Kindergartners and first graders in Lake Oswego schools returned to the classroom today almost after a full year of distance learning. Now they will participate in hybrid learning. Fox 12's Marilyn Deutsch was there as the students arrived for their first day of school.
Students will be in school here in Lake Oswego just half days, 2 hours a time, 4 days a week. The rest of the time, they will be doing distance learning from home.
How excited are you?
Mrs. Milner, head secretary at Forest Hills Elementary, seemed even more excited than the kids. In her quarter century at the school, she's seen a lot of days, but she called today the best day ever.
I got 2 more.
Kindergartners and first graders walked to school by moms and dads. This really wasn't like a normal first day of school, the kind we'd see in September. We didn't see those obvious first day jitters. In fact, students did not seem shaken at all to say goodbye to their parents for the morning.
This is my first time going in.
Stephanie Wilson walked her daughter, first grader Avonlea Wilson, to school today. After roughly 9 months of distance learning, it wasn't a moment too soon.
I'm excited. She's ready. She wants to see her teacher and her friends. We're ready. We've been waiting a long time for this.
Excited.
Someday, these kids may look back on this day as one of many other school days, yet this one came after most of the school year was taught remotely.
They're little pros at Zoom.
Anna Berry substitute teaches at Forest Hills after teaching here full-time for almost 3 decades. She's worked throughout the pandemic and had this to say about her distance learning students.
Doing the best they can with what they have.
But is it as good as in person?
No, not by any means.
Most will tell you that Zoom school has been tough on everyone, students, teachers, and parents. Many teachers feared a return to in-person learning before a vaccine. Staff here have now had the opportunity to get vaccinated. And many wondered whether the youngest students could follow COVID rules. But a year into the pandemic, and they were pros at this too. Social distancing themselves in line, masked and ready to go. Avonlea happy that on Zoom her teacher said they'd be making crafts today. Happy also to meet her teacher in person.
You think she'll know who you are?
Uh-huh.
You think you'll know who she is?
Yeah.
Second and third graders return next week. The district plans for all grades to be back in class and in hybrid learning by mid-April. We focused our story here at Forest Hills Elementary because the return to the classroom was especially meaningful here. Oregon's first case of the coronavirus involved a staff member at the school. He had a very severe case, but he has recovered and he is now back at work. In Lake Oswego, Marilyn Deutsch, Fox 12 Oregon.